Today we are going to learn inverse functions. We are going to learn how to get the inverse functions from the functions for the first examples. And then in the second example is we are going to learn how to get the functions from the inverse functions. Okay, reverse backs. Okay, let's look at the first examples. Okay, so the first example talking about how to get the inverse functions from the functions. Let's say the functions f(x) is equal to 2x plus 1. Okay, so in order to get the inverse functions, this is the most important step. This is the most important step. You need to let the f minus 1x equal to y. Okay, you need to let f minus 1x equal to y. This is the most important step. Okay, and then this is the second most important step. So we are going to exchange from the inverse functions to the functions. When you exchange from the inverse functions to the functions, you will see that the image and the object will interchange. Right? The image will become the object and the object will become the image. So if fy equal to x, according to fx equal to 2x plus 1, then fy will be equal to 2y plus 1. Okay, so the right hand side will remain the same. Okay, so then the next step is we need to move the x to the right hand side in order to simplify the equations. And finally, we get y equal to x minus 1 over 2. And then we must ask, what is y? Y actually is 2f minus 1x. So that's why at the end we managed to find the inverse functions x, which is equivalent to x minus 1 over 2. Okay, we managed to find the f minus 1x equal to x minus 1 over 2. Okay, so this is the method how to derive the inverse functions from the functions. The second example, we reverse process. Means that from the inverse functions, now you want to move back to get back the original functions. Okay, so let's say the f minus 1x is equal to x minus 1 over 2. Okay, so then now we want to get back the original functions. So this is the most important step. You must let the fx equal to y, fx equal to y. And then this is the another second important step. So now we are going to change from the functions to the inverse functions. When you change from functions to inverse functions, again, the object and image will interchange the positions. Okay, so that's why f minus 1y will equal to x now. Okay, f minus 1y will equal to x1. So if let's say f minus 1x is equal to x minus 1 over 2, then f minus 1y will equal to y minus 1 over 2, and then the right hand side remain the same. So then the next thing we need to do is we need to simplify the equations. Okay, so we need to move the x to the right hand side, it will become 2x, and finally we are going to move the minus 1 to the right hand side, it will become plus. So what is y? Y actually is equal to fx. Right, bingos. So that's why finally we managed to get back our original function fx, which is equivalent to 2x plus 1. Okay, so we managed to get the original functions from the inverse functions. Okay, if you like my video, okay, please remember to subscribe to my channels and remember to share my video, turn on the notifications and like the videos. And beside this, if you wish to ask about the online class inquiries, you may contact me by using this email address. That's all for today's lessons. Thank you very much for your time, and I will see you on the next videos. Okay, thank you very much.